Hi fellow Canaries, it's Cillian, your flying canary, with episode 11 of the O'Grady Outlook, a short match preview of the Canaries' up-and-coming match recorded exclusively for Beyond the Barclay and available on all social channels. This week I'm saying hello to Fanis and the Greek Canaries and a very special hello to the Scandinavian Canaries, who seem to have a large contingent present at the West Brom game. I saw them around town. As you can see, I'm recording this episode from a pitch view room in the Holiday Inn at Carrow Road. Keep an eye out for the special episode of the O'Grady Away Days, which would be all about travelling to Carrow Road to watch Norwich play, instead of the usual interview with fans in away cities. This week we're heading to the lovely but distant city of Plymouth in the southwest to see the Canaries battle with the Pilgrims. Plymouth is like a who's who of historical figures, with Francis Drake, Charles Darwin, Captain Cook and Charlie Chaplin all having links to the city. As well as it being a departure point of the Mayflower that brought the Pilgrim Fathers to America in 1620. It was also where chemist William Cooksworthy first developed porcelain in 1768. I wonder, can any of those 3,000 teapots that have their home in Norwich Castle trace their origins back to Plymouth? Charles Darwin, the creator of the theory of evolution, lived in Plymouth, but only for 3 months. Perhaps it was the invasion of giant jellyfish that caused him to move on so quickly. Whilst Cooksworthy was developing his porcelain in 1768, Captain Cook departed on his voyages that same year from Plymouth. Not sure he ever came back either. Nor did Charlie Chaplin return after he performed at the New Palace Theatre to audiences from across the UK. Anyway, I'm bucking the trend and returning for my second year in a row, and despite the horrific result we had last time out in Home Park, I love the place so much, I'm spending a bit of extra time there this time to explore sights and tastes of the great city. The original recipe for the pasty is on display at the Box in Plymouth, proving that Devon is the original home of the pasty. Reese and Matt, in the recent episode of O'Grady Away Days, recommended that Barbican is a great area to visit. So hopefully I'll get there, as it has the oldest bakery in the world, the Jackass Bakery, and the oldest gin distillery there, where you can still taste a Plymouth original strength gin. As tempting as it was to pick a Charlie Chaplin film this week for a film of the week, I'm instead going for the 1962 classic starring Peter O'Toole, Anthony Quinn and Omar Sharif, Lawrence of Arabia, as T.E. Lawrence, or Aircraft Man Shaw as he was known, served in the RAF in Plymouth. That film also had amongst its cast Rafael Hernandez. I wonder, has he any relation to our own Onel Hernandez? I had a chat with Sue Quantrill before the West Brom game about her Foster Solicitor Community Hero Award for her fundraising efforts through walking. If you were to walk from Norwich to Plymouth, a journey of 314 miles would take almost 5 days and would wear out a lot of shoe leather. I'm therefore suggesting the sponsor of the week this week as that famous Norwich shoe brand, Start Right. Talking of starting right, let's hope the team have a bright start to the game this time. I don't think my heart could take another last-minute cling on for victory like we had against West Brom, nor the demoralising start we had at Home Park last season. I'm going for a 3-0 victory to the Canaries with Sargent and Cernach on the score sheet. Anyway, Canaries, safe travels with your long journey to the southwest. I'll be flying from Glasgow into Bristol and driving from there. And don't forget to share what your predictions and scores are in the comments, and any suggestions as to what you'd like to see in future episodes of the O'Grady Outlook or O'Grady Away Days. Make sure you subscribe to Beyond the Barclay and follow all the great podcasts and other pieces of content. And in particular, keep an eye out for that special episode of O'Grady Away Days featuring travelling to Norwich. Every day and every match is an away match for me. Thanks for watching.